Hi guys, Erica LaShawn again. I'm kind of gonna go ham in my mind. I left off at Spanky and I just sat up here and did a whole spiel and it's gone. I gotta do better. So now I'm gonna have another one part and one too. I like one. Now I didn't went off into buckwheat stymie. We left it. I didn't went from buckwheat to step and fetch it for nothing. So I'm gonna calm down. So I'll go back to buckwheat real quick. Billy Buckwheat Thomas, William Billy Thomas Jr., born March 12th, 1931. Left on October 10th, 1980. I'm annoyed. I'll get together. Basically, Buckwheat appeared in the 1934 of the Our Gang series. But I was saying, how did Buckwheat, because I was talking about another young boy, the Alan Farina Hoskins. And then Stymie took his place. Got off on Stymie. I didn't sit up here all day. Got Stymie. Lincoln Theodore Monroe Andrew Perry, born May 30th, 1902 to November 19. Excuse me. See, this is what I was doing. I'm sorry. We'll get to that 1 second. That's what I was doing until I realized that it wasn't going right. Died November in 85, but he was known as I went from buckwheat. I know it. I'm not doing this all over again. I'm not. Okay, so we did Alan Hoskins. Stymie took his place. Okay, then we got to buckwheat. And I didn't like how I saw a boy in a dress with bows, and he talked like a slave. Somebody got on an outlet to say it was him. Spanky came out the woodworks and said that, look, Spanky is named George McFarland. Spanky came out and said, look, I don't know who this person is. Buckwheat been dead for 10 years. I don't know. I don't even know if I covered that. I have to listen to this over. I'm sorry. Look it up. Thank you. But there's a man in a grocery store bagging groceries telling people he's buckwheat. And he's an imposter. I went to step and fetch it. This was a sound that I didn't want. And I don't even know if I'm going to play it again. Step and fetch it. Lincoln Theodore Monroe Andrew Perry. Just classic of and I'm watching this image right now. He is straight up in the bed. Long cap. And the song is saying, is he gonna get up? Is he gonna get up? Did that cut off? We'll try it. Let's go.
Richard! Can't get him up! Richard! Can't get him up! Richard! Can't get him up! Lazy Richard can't get him up! Richard! Can't get him up! Richard! Can't get him up! Richard! Can't get him up! We'll try to get him on the phone.
I was laying down dreaming everybody was trying to wake me up. Like they was knocking, rocking, socking, and rebopping. Why I have such a dream like that? I ain't bothering nobody, just busy getting my own business, doing nothing. him up.
Ring it, can't get him up. Ring it, can't get him up. Ring it, can't get him up. Lazy Richard can't get
Hey,
him
that's
up.
the telephone. Who's that on that phone? A roommate downstairs knocking. Tell him
Okay.
I am, Jones.
I'm gonna stop it. I'm sorry.
Tell him I'm so sure.
This piece is called Lazy Richard. Step and Fetch It. This piece is called Lazy Richard. Who posted this? The person posted this. It was in September 2013. Jeffeester. Jeffester. I don't know. So when the first one cut off, I was in the middle of this and I'm like, oh my God, whatever. So that's what that whole step and fetch character. And this man, Lincoln Theodore Monroe Andrew Perry, was that actor. And he's in bed, won't get up. They calling him. Look, the band playing. Okay. He's still in the bed. Still in the bed.
How can I get him up?
Oh,
Bring that
still in the bed.
to the phone.
They didn't call.
To break him down.
They can't get him out the bed for real. He's still in the bed. Okay, I'm going back. They done brought the saxophone out now because he ain't got out the bed.
Him out.
He's still in the
I
bed.
didn't tell nobody about he stole her quarter.
Okay, still in the bed. Still in the bed. Still in the bed. This is a whole. Okay. All right, that's it right there. He's still in the bed. The band was playing, and they can't get him up. The song said, Richard can't get him up. All right. So this was how we were portrayed. This was a form of entertainment. Okay, so I'm going with the paper. I got a lot of paper. So, I mean, little is known about Perry's background other than that he was born in Key West, Florida, to West Indian immigrants. He was the second child of Joseph Perry, a cigar maker from Jamaica, in parentheses, although some sources indicate the Bahamas, and Dora Monroe, a seamstress from Nassau, the Bahamas. Both of his parents came to the U.S. in 1890. They were married. By 1910, they moved to Tampa, Florida. Another source said he was adopted when he was 11 years old and taken to Montgomery, Alabama. I don't know. This is Wikipedia. His mother wanted him to be a dentist, so Perry was adopted by a quack dentist. Just did quacks. Check me out. For whom he blacked boots before running away. What does that mean? Comma. For whom he blacked boots? And there's an underline up the computer like, what? No. Black boots before running away at age 12 to join a carnival. He earned his living for a few years as a singer and a tap dancer. He goes into vaudeville and stuff like that. I might get into it. I may not. Whatever. Back to what I'm trying to stay focused. So let's get on to, okay. Where do I want to go? Let's go to Blackface. Because I should have talked about Blackface before. Because Blackface is before they non-blacks cast us in anything, they would do it themselves. They would put on blackface and do it themselves before we could get in there. So I should have started with that, but Step and Fetch was able to do it. They didn't have to do blackface anymore. Blackface is a form of theatrical makeup used predominantly by non-black people to portray a character of a black person. So in the United States, the practice became common during the 19th century and contributed to the spread of racial stereotypes such as the happy-go-lucky darky on the plantation, quote unquote, or the dandified coon, Dandified. Never seen that word, dandified coon, quote unquote. So by the middle of the century, a black-faced minstrel, minstrel, shows has become a distinctive American art form and has become a distinctive American art form. Okay. I gotta keep going. I don't want to get into it. So that's what blackface is. Read a book, go online. I don't know. That's what that is. So that will take me to politicians wore blackface. Really? This is February 2019 from the Washington Post. Yeah, because guess what? When they make office and somebody get mad, they will pull out that picture when you came to their Halloween party as Kunta Kinte or Michael Jackson from the Wiz as a scarecrow. You might show up as, you might show up like that. Everybody think it's cute and funny until you run for office and win, or until you break some bound some goal. And somebody was like, yeah, well, he came to my party 10 years ago looking like looking like Michael Jackson with the black face. We love Michael. But if you are non-black and you show up, people gonna say something. Sorry. Just Google Step and Fetch. Call Lazy Richard. They can't get him out the bed. But yes, politicians wore blackface. It used to be all American fun. I kind of don't even want to talk about it. A little bit. Kind of over it. What time is it? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to lay down. Kind of ready to lay down. Okay, so look up blackface. I also printed out Uncle Tom's Cabin. I don't think I'm ready for it. Uncle Tom's Cabin or Life Among the Lowly. So I guess that had two titles. Is an anti-slavery novel by American author Harriet Beecher Stowe, published in 2 volumes in 1985. The novel had a profound effect on attitudes towards African Americans and slavery in the U.S. and said to have helped lay the groundwork for American Civil War. I don't even think, I think I'm ready to, what time is it? Uncle Tom's Cabin was the best-selling novel and the second best-selling book of the 19th century following the Bible. I don't know. See, this what I fear. Because I get into something and I be like, all right, Sambo. Some of us heard that. Sambo. All right. Since we're talking about it, it's a racial term. That's what Wikipedia said. Sambo is a derogatory label for a person of African American descent in the English language. Historically, it is a name in American English derived from a Spanish term for the person of African and Native American ancestry. After the Civil War, during the Jim Crow era and beyond, the term was used in conversation, print, advertising, and household items as a descriptor of Black people. The term is now considered offensive in American and British English. So, Sambo. Now, Sambo came into the English language from Zambo, Z-A-M-B-O, the Spanish word in Latin America for a person of South American, Negro, mixed European, and Native descent. This in turn may have come from one of 3 African language sources. Webster's Third International Dictionary holds that. Look, Sambo. Sambo's grave in the 1936 burial site of a young Indian cabin boy or slave on unconsecrated ground in a field near a small village or Sunderland Point near Heysham, Heysham, in Overton, Lancaster, England. Sunderland Point used to be port, serving cotton, sugar, and slave ships from the West Indies and North America. He got a restaurant. The once popular Sambo's restaurant chain used the Helen Bannerman image to promote and decorate their restaurants. Although the restaurants were originally claimed to have been named after the chain's co-worker, Samuel Battistone and Newell Bonnet. Sambo. The name choice was a contributing factor in the chain's demise in the 80s. Samuel and Newell. Ain't nobody going to your place. Y'all call it a Sambo? Child. Okay. Let's move. Oh, gang. That's it. So, where are we? 18. The other one was like 30. Let me see. Stymie, Sample, Buckwheat. Oh, Mammy. Well, Mammy, we all know. Some of us don't. The role of Mammy. I want to get this lady's name right. This irritates me. Gone with the wind. Gone with the wind. They don't even make reference to it. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't like dead air. You can look it up. So anyway, I said all that to say I used to watch The Little Rascals as a kid, and I liked it. Now as an adult, I think it looked weird to me. It looked strange to me how they have them black kids up there on TV like that. So I think that's about it. The Little Rascals, originally known as, we know what that, okay, stirred up trouble ever since the short comedies debuted a silent film in 1922. Chubby and scrawny, bossy and sweet, black and white. The producers, Hal Roche, saw it that his posse of children was motley, like Motley Crue, Motley. I don't know what motley means. Bob McGowan, he's the director, made sure the crew never ran out of hijinks. How about a firecracker and a birthday cake? Okay, fine. I'm gonna call it quits. That's it. I just wanted to share my thoughts on our gang, the Little Rascals series. And it's not funny. It's stuff. There are things right now. The complex racial history of the Little Rascals. For generations of kids and nostalgic adults, the Little Rascals are little more than a group of black and white kids who get up to adorable shenanigans. They were cute. But Dr. Julia Lee, a long-term fan of the show, decided to take a closer look. The image of interracial friendship, especially in Jim Crow era America, stood out in a largely segregated television landscape. She joins Shad, I don't know who Shad is, to discuss some of the complexities that turned up, as chronicled in her new book, Our Gang, A Racial History of the Little Rascals. I don't have, that's it. I think I'm done. I got some TV to watch. Okay, I'm done. I hope you guys' days are doing good. Oh, I done dipped off into something else I'm scared to talk about. Nope. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about that. Is everybody watching the Dahmer series on Netflix? We are. Been following it. I don't know. It's like a thing now. I'm like, this can't be a thing. But they keep making stuff. I would not be surprised if somebody rebooted the Little Rascals again. Beating a dead horse. I think I'm done. Let me check my notes. Wish I could have. That's it. Oh, Petey, the dog. Thank you for notes. The dog. It was the guy said it. That guy said it. You heard it on on part one. He was getting paid. He was getting paid more than them kids. The dog. So, okay. That's it, guys. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe. My name is Erica LaShawn. If you're new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome. I love you. Call me. Why did I say that? You can't call me. See you next time. Bye.